Okay, so this is really fucking cold, so I'm gonna turn this off. Anyways, starting off the week and starting off the new videos from my channel. So I figured I'd start it off with your questions answered questions anyways, it's not right. You shouldn't really call it your questions answered anymore. It should just be like discussion with Rob or something. I don't know. But basically, I'm just going to read off the comments and I'm going to answer these comments. So, first comment left by Zapman, well, ex-Zapman X. Nigga! Excellent first comment to read. Thank you, Dennis. Moving on. DKNAD619. I guess that's how he wants me to say it, maybe, possibly. New custom firmware 6.37 ME-3 PSP video, good, but can you send me the link for the Hellcat recovery flasher and how to use it? Because I have a PSP 2000 system software 6.37 and I want to hack it, thank you. Okay, well, if you go to my channel and you search that, Hellcat recovery flasher, you will see the video and it will show you how to use it. In this certain situation, you will not be able to hack it using the Hellcat recovery flasher, but you can install the either Pro or the ME flash installation files to install a permanent custom firmware on a PSP 2000. Unless it's a PSP 2000 version 2, which is like the God of War series, the Star Wars series, and things like that. You will only be able to use a light custom firmware with that. 86M Stefan said, hey man, do you jailbreak your PS3? How do you jailbreak your PS3? I guess that's what it means. Easy. You use an E3 flasher, or you can use a toggle drive, or you can install the 455 official firmware Habib over the whatever official firmware you have, except for official firmware 455, because it'll be like, you already updated this. And then you can install a ZEX based custom firmware. Rick Heller posts, Rob, I have an Asus 1015 PEM notebook, no DVD drive. I followed your tutorial on how to create a bootable Vista USB drive. I know Vista sucks most of the time, but I have to use Vista or XP to run a GPS receiver. I'm wanting to load two OS's, 7 starter and either Vista or XP. When I try to install Vista, it tells me installation files are missing after it copies the Windows files and cancels the install. I've copied several times and painstakingly checked each file on a USB against the disk files. Are there hidden files which are not being copied, or should I switch to XP and create a bootable XP USB drive? That is actually a very good question. So you're trying to run a dual boot with Windows 7 Starter and either Vista or XP. You can do it with XP. The trick to installing XP is that you need to install XP first before you dual boot with Windows 7 or Vista. That's where you can run into an issue there. Also, creating a bootable USB XP drive is a lot different than making a bootable Windows 7 or Windows Vista drive. Now the Windows Vista, if you're making a bootable USB drive with Vista, it is the same initial setup as using a Windows 7, because Windows 7 is Windows Vista base, as well as Windows 8 is Windows Vista base. So idealistically, Windows Vista through 8 is not fucking different at all. But other than that, you could potentially be running into a problem where there might be a little hiccup in your transcode that could be having you miss files, but other than that, if you try the USB that you just created and boot it from the boot screen in the BIOS directly, or if you set your BIOS up to boot from USB first, that might potentially do it. Or you can go into your operating system and install it like so, like navigate to USB and double click on the execute and run it, and then it'll bring you to the partition manager, and then you'll just make a new partition on your drive and do it that way. So you can do a lot of ways, but try those and let me know how that works out for you if you find a way. If not, yeah. Paul MADDOCKS. Hi Rob, just followed your video on a Red Ring of Death fix. All went well, but Xbox won't power up. Any ideas where I went wrong? Your power supply could be bad. You may have fried the capacitor to the fans. If you did that, then that would cause a problem. Or you just simply didn't reflow correctly. So you can A, try switching out a power supply, try switching out the fans, try switching out the fan capacitor, which is the capacitor located on the right, which is 480 degrees Celsius, I believe. And you can also, after that, if none of those work, try the process again. Oblivious. Hey Rob, I'm having trouble with my PS3 fat jailbreak. Yesterday was my first jailbreak, and I was on 3.55 official firmware, and I updated to the newest Rogero 4.50101 version and added the newest multimedia. I tried to play a game and downloaded the game, but as I go to boot, it remains on a black screen. Any idea what I'm doing wrong? Please reply. Thanks in advance, man. Good videos. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Also, downloaded games. They will probably be in ISO format. Also, the ISO format has to be extracted to a folder format, thus set up on how you would, say, back up one of your games from this disc. Like if I was to take this and put this in the PS3 and go in the Multiman and copy it to the hard drive, you will notice that it will copy it to folders. It will be PS3 game data and PS3 update data in a folder. The update folder will be here, the game folder will be here, and the game folder will have all the files of the game in it. If you just put the ISO in, it will run a black screen. It will run the ISO, but it will not run the game because it's looking for everything that is emulation of the disc. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell you. Kevin Barn, hey Rob, can you help me? Why my installed PKG not showing in my XMB? I want to upgrade my multiman, thanks, please reply soon. Well, if you're running, think if you're running Rogero or any other custom firmware other than Rebug, it will not show up. So you have to go into your multiman, go to install PKG files, select it, and then return to the XMB, and it should show up. Okay, moving on real quick here. Mr. Rambo, are you on CEX? If so, you should go to DEX. Man, it's much funner. Funner? I didn't know there was a word. ANITIN SHARMA. Rob, I have a PS3 fat 40 gigabytes showing red blinking light. Earlier I started up 5 to 8 seconds and then red light showed up. I used to fix it by cooling it up. Now it is going down right after switching it on. I have your video on red light of death. Do I need to open it and do the same thing in this case? And how do I get thermal compound? Yes, the video I show you will correct this problem, and thermal compound you can get it at Best Buy, Radio Shack, or you can order it on eBay, which I would advise ordering it on eBay, because if you go anywhere else they're going to be like, yeah, $20, where on eBay you can get it for like $3. Ace Ventura, can you help me again? Help you with what? Damien TAMASA. How do I get the RAP file for classic PS2? Well, classic PS2 ISOs, if you have emulation, do not require RAP files. But if you have a download that's classic PS2 remastered from the Sony PSN network that doesn't run, you can probably extract that RAP file yourself from your system, if it's still on your system. If not, just search for a RAP file online and install it using React PSN. Christian CARRANCEJA. Hey bro, where can I get PSP display? All the download sites are doomed. go to my video about Remote Joy Lite and click on the link there and you will get it. Because it's on my file server and it's not going anywhere. Robert Henning II. Hey Rob, thanks for the PS3 Red Light of Death video. I followed your instructions to a T, but for some reason it didn't work. Do you have any tips or suggestions on why it didn't? Thanks. More heat applied to CPU and GPU, or you're doing something wrong. I don't know. I'd have to know your situation to a point. Bushinryucat. What the fuck? Good day, Rob. So, how can I get the swagger of yours? You can't. And what is a good drink recommended to you through the day? Heineken. Seriously, would you ever live stream one day? Maybe you stream on JTV. I think you would be a great host. Thanks again for helping out all of us PSP newbies. You're welcome. And yeah, random questions. Josh ERWIN states, hey Rob, having a problem with the 360 E73 Air. Any videos on that yet? Using a tablet so I see everything in mobile, so not able to see a lot. If so, please send me a link. E73 is a hard drive problem, so your hard drive is probably failed. If you get a new SATA drive and take your hard drive apart, plug it in after you format the drive to FAT32, your Xbox will pick it up as a memory unit and you should be able to eradicate that problem. ANISH Jason, hey, I'm on Regaro 4.3 custom firmware. I want to play GTA 5 online. Please tell me how to get there. Please, is send enabler safe to use, and how to use it? Please help, thank you. If you're running any custom firmware on any PS3, I would advise not going online with it, just for the simple fact of Sony banning everyone's accounts for using custom firmware. But if you do want to take the risk, you can use the send enabler to enable a send environment, and you can use the spoofer to spoof your MAC address, your console ID, and your IP. Or not your IP, your PS ID. Sorry. And after you do that, then you can play online, but other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. What questions are there? Omar Oda, hey Rob. You help me by telling me how to download and use Open Manager. What? Would you help me by telling me how to download and use Open Manager if you can? Thank you. Open Manager for what? There's a lot of Open Managers. There's Open Manager for Windows, there's Open Manager for Mac, there's Open Manager for everything pretty much on this planet. So get back to me and let me know. Saeed Sarchi. I have a PS3 running 3.55 jailbroken and I want to watch 3D movies, download file, not disc, but I do not know how. Can anyone help me? Download the movie, put it on, and watch it. The Japanese desk flipper. Are you fucking serious? Hey, I'm new to the world of PSP hacking and have a PSP 1000 that I bought off a friend which has 5.5 Gen B full already installed. I recently downloaded Persona 1 and Persona 2. Innocent. How long is this? Innocent decided to play on these but keep getting an error code as I run it. That's because it's designed for a newer firmware. You're going to need to update the 6.60 official firmware, install the Pro update, and then the permanent patch, and you will be good, and you will be able to play the game. Arizona T, you're pretty cool, man. Thanks for the tutorials on PSP stuff. You're welcome. Steve Bass, got a question. No shit. Who's texting me? Okay, so finally now, without any more further fucking interruptions, maybe I can finally finish the rough video for this video. And then fucking 2 hours of editing. So that's gonna be fun. Because I gotta add the text, and I gotta crop the videos, and I gotta do the jump cuts, and the things, and to make it funny, and all of that shit. Okay. What the hell was I on? Oh yeah. Rob, I definitely miss your videos on updating the PS3. Any idea on when you will post new videos on this? Hope all is well. ESPODOTY. Cool. See, it gets better when I spell it out. Well, currently making a video right now, and all the other videos will be coming out soon. And I did respond to you, so there you go. 1 month ago, and I responded 3 days ago. Yeah, I've been busy. My apologies, good sir. But expect more from me. David Ashley. I think you would like this guy. I don't know who that is. MISIFOSA, I guess. Rob, can you run me through on how to bypass an activation lock for an iPad? And can you do a quick video about it? And can you show me a link to where I can get a free iOS activation lock tool for the latest update? And I would like to know if it is possible to bypass it. Well, another one I also responded to promptly a little while ago, but I will answer this nonetheless on the video just for the sake of the video. You can bypass, well, you don't need a tool in order to do a restore and bypass it, so just restore the iPad, get to that screen, unlock it physically on the iPad, set it up on the iPad, and you will be able to get past that activation lock. Then when you plug it into iTunes, it will activate it as an active iPod. It won't activate it to your account, but then you can sync up your account manually on the iPad itself as well, and that will classify as an activation. Especially with this iOS 7 shit, so you should be good to go after that if you read the comment that I left you 3 days ago prior to your question. So that is your questions answered episode, whatever the fuck episode it is. I'll have it as the title of the video. I think it's like 15 or 16 or something like that. And expect more of these on the weekly, on the daily of every Wednesday. I will be doing this video. Hopefully. If not, I'll do it Wednesday and upload it Thursday because I barely have any time on my hands. And it's actually 3 minutes to where I have to leave and go to my second job where I engineer machines in a factory. So, yeah. But thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out my website, software-reborn.com. The link embedded is on my channel page. You'll see it, a little world icon on the Software Reborn title, the top banner that I have there. You'll see it. And next to that, you will see like the blogger, my Facebook, and Twitter, and all of those links there. Right next to that, it says Software Reborn. Just click on that. That goes directly to my webpage. If I don't have anything on my YouTube channel, chances are I might potentially have something else on my website. On the home page is the most recent updates, and it also is divided into categories for Sony, Microsoft, hardware, and Apple, and all that fun stuff. So you go there, check that out. There's a whole bunch of download links and written tutorials on how to do things. I don't have the videos up on my website just because simply it takes up a lot of space. And if you need a video redirect, if you want to see if I have a video on something, just simply go to my YouTube and check out the video. I will probably end up putting the video links in the descriptions. So if you want to watch the video on it, you just click on that link and it'll open a new tab and send you to the video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support, and I will talk to all of you later after I edit this video, which is probably going to take a really long time.